హలో అండి, దిస్ ఈజ్ శ్వేత, TTWRDC Janagam Women's Department in History. My topic is socio-religious movement. In 18th century and 19th century, there are socio-religious movement in India called Reforms Age. 18th century and 19th century age. Why? Because Indian society has so many evils are there. Against that evils, there are so many evils occurred there in 18th century and 19th century. Evils means especially sati. Sati was dominated in Indian society. In those days, so many women, so many ladies suffered a lot because this sati system, and their child marriages is also evil, and no widow marriages and no women education. There are so many evils of the society in this time. This way, against this evil, the movement is occurred, especially Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Dayananda Saraswati, Swami Vivekananda, etc. Reforms, they started the movement, that movement called social religious movement. In India, 18th century and 19th century, both century are called Reforms Age. In India, first reformer was Raja Ram Mohan Rai. First reformer was Raja Ram Mohan Rai. So he was first reformer in India. Why? Because he completed graduation and 12 above languages. He born in 1774 in Bengal state. He completed his graduation. What are the titles? He has some titles. First one, Raja. First title was Raja. This title given by second Akbar. He was later Mughals. Why? Because you see, what was the reason give to Raja? Akbar too was getting pension, but British government parliament has not sanctioned the pension to Raja. That's why he won't send any person who knows English. He won't send one person English to British parliament. In those days, Raja Ram Mohan Rai knows English. He learnt English. That's why he requested second Akbar, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, to go to British Parliament and discussed about the pension system. While selling to British Parliament has given title Raja Ram Mohan Rai. He was first went to London. First Indian stepped Parliament, British Parliament also, and also title, and one more title, Modern Indian Reformer, Adhunika Bharata Samskarta, and one more title, another title, Father of Modern Indian reform, because he challenged modern India, so wants to change India. Who was the modern system? And next one more title he had title Pioneer of India, and he wrote and published the books, papers. So you can list out the papers and books. What are the published the books, papers? Raja Ram Mohan Rai was the great educationalist. Complete graduation, languages, Sanskrit, Persian, Bengali, English, Hindi, and etc. He knows all these things about 12 above languages. He published the paper. So in that paper, first one, Maikat ur Akbar, Banga Bandhu, and Sambandha Kaumudi. Maikat ur Akbar, Bhagabandhu, and Sambandha Kaumudi. And next one, and we some books also. Guide to Monothesis, Precepts of Jesus, and Guide to Peace and Happiness. These are the three books are the published Raja Ram Mohan Rai. These three papers are the published Raja Ram Mohan Rai. 3 books and 3 papers are the published Raja Ram Mohan Rai. So Raja Ram Mohan Rai established Atmiya Sabha in 1815. Why? Because you see he conducted the meeting Bengal, all region meetings people conducted in Bengal. So that is Atmiya Sabha. This Atmiya Sabha later became in 1828 it became Brahma Sabha, also called Brahma Samaj. So Brahma Samaj established by Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Now you have to see the first society, the first organization to abolish socio-religious problem in India, that is Brahma Samaj. So Brahma Samaj is the first social reformer association, social reforms society, that is Brahma Samaj. So what are the principles and aims the Brahma Samaj? So especially Raja Ram Mohan Rai wants to remove the social evils. So first of all he tried to abolish sati. So sati it is most dangerous in those days, sati. That's why he strived very much, Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Brahma Samaj was also very much to abolish to sati. So that's why sati was most important problem those days, social problem those days. And he requested William Bentinck, who was Governor General of India those days, requested to William Bentinck. Then William Bentinck introduced the act of abolishment of sati. Abolishment sati in 1829 strived. From that source in Indian sati gradually it was removed, because a great social problem, so many women suffered because this problem, so many women suffering life because sati. That's why when they are participating sati, the woman when she is participating sati, her children they become her phone. Why? Because along with husband wife will die. So both are the couple there are going to die. So what about their children? What about their successor? So there will be having lot of problems. There cannot service without parents to this. This is painful. This is serious problem in our society. In those days, that's why Raja Ram Mohan Rai strived to abolish sati. This is the most important aim of Brahma Samaj. So William Bentinck he reformed and abolished. And what are these some other principles? And he wants to develop English education. Brahma Samaj, the aim of Brahma Samaj. Who developed English English educational wise here? Lord Macaulay. In the period of William Bentinck, Lord Macaulay was Lord Macaulay was officer of Britishers. He introduced English education policy. But first of all, English educational opposed by our Indian society. Okay. So Britishers introduced English English educational policy of educational, but peoples who are opposed to total Indian community. Indian society opposed to English educational, but Raja Ram Mohan Rai, he propagated, he explained the importance of English educational to our society. Because of his future, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, our Indian society gradually accepted, slowly accepted, introduced in English educational. Whenever we going to educate, whenever we going to learn English, because of learning English educational, then we can read so many books, because literature in world in English, only maximum literature it is English. Only that why we want to change our system. If we want to become a great reformer, first of all we should read more the so many books. That's why the literature it in English. So we learnt English, we can read so many books, so much subject, so much information. That's why Raja Ram Mohan Rai explained Brahma Samaj, explained the importance of English education in those days. So then William Bentinck has have giving promise to Raja Ram Mohan Rai, if you strive for the implementation of the English, I will introduce the act of abolishment of sati. So both of have the commitment. Because of that commitment, Raja Ram Mohan Rai strived to propagated English educational society. That's why Brahma Samaj it is a second option and aim developed the English education, and it has happened one more objective. The objective is so single worship system, single worship God system. Raja Ram Mohan Rai never accepted multi God worship system. He said that Ekeshwara Upasana means the single God worship, and the Brahma Samaj was not accepting the idealship Vigraha Radhana. So Raja Ram Mohan Rai as well as Brahma Samaj it aims it, one of the objective is so no idealship, there no particular form God. So that is all the objectives of this Brahma Samaj. And one more, so abolishment of child marriages. In those days child marriages so many there, because of child marriages so many women becoming widows, and they are no widow marriages give marriage. That's why he strived, Brahma Samaj strived for women widow remarriage system, as well as they wants to child marriage system, and they wanted to introduce to look at the society. Raja Ram Mohan Rai educated the society and introduced educational system and abolished the sati. So this is the aim and objectives of Brahma Samaj. And he opposed British colonialism. He doesn't like colonialism, imperialism. He was against colonialism, imperialism, and from this Brahma Samaj objectives. He established 1817. He established in Hindu college in Bengal. In 1825 he established in Vedic college in Bombay. So after Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Brahma Samaj was propagated by Devendranath Tagore. So after Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Brahma Samaj was propagated by Devendranath Tagore. So after Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Brahma Samaj was extended, followed by Devendranath Tagore. So actually he established 1839 Tattvabodhini Samaj. He established Tattvabodhini Samaj. Tattvabodhini Samaj was also established by Devendranath Tagore and he paper Tattvabodhi. Devendranath Tagore has called Brahmarshi. He was titled and Devendranath Tagore propagating Brahma Samaj principles along with one more person, Keshava Chandra Sen. He was the one of the propagated of Brahma Samaj, but ideological difference there was ideological difference Devendranath Tagore and Keshava Chandra Sen. Why? Because you see Keshava Chandra Sen regard the youth and Devendranath Tagore he regard just old system, old traditions, but Keshava Chandra Sen was followed introduced system and new ideals. Brahma Samaj divided into two branches. First one Adi Brahma Samaj and next one Indian Brahma Samaj. Indian Brahma Samaj under the leadership of Keshava Chandra Sen. Keshava Chandra Sen he published paper, so he abolished system and child marriages, caste system and child marriage system. So these are the followers of Brahma Samaj. Okay, completed Brahma Samaj. Thank you.